Hey, this is DielectricMedia, doing our second full-length podcast.
Woo.
Woo, indeed. I am Doug Schlabotnik Jr.
And I'm Frank Allen.
And we do not have any guests today. It's just us today. It's just the Doug and Frank show.
Yeah, spring break is over, so
Yeah, all of our
wing it.
noob college friends went back to their noob colleges, even though we're also noob college people. But we actually go to ones that we live next to.
Yay.
Yay. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. Let's kick it off with talking about our AWOL Nation. I think it'll be a good one. It's so good.
It.
So good.
So good.
Yeah, seriously, like one of the best albums I've bought this year.
Oh, yes.
Not even a joke.
Yeah. And I can't buy it digitally. I have to buy it physically because it's going to sound so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, you always want to buy the actual CDs so you can get a better quality.
Yes. And I have to buy t-shirts from Amazon anyways, so.
Oh, really?
CDs with it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the t-shirts, I remember. Yeah. Good idea. It's a good idea. Need t-shirts.
Oh, yes.
Always need t-shirts. We should make t-shirts for our show.
We should.
Yeah.
I know a very cheap website.
I like cheap. Cheap's good.
Cheap. Yeah, it's only really expensive the first time around, but since they have it in their archive, they could just
gotcha.
reprint them.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So what are your my thoughts about the album is that there's pretty much no actual song on there that I don't like.
Yeah. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
Everything that I've heard, I've liked a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and there are like two things on there that I wouldn't really classify as songs.
Yeah. I think second track is just talking.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then there's one that's later on, which is a really weird. What did he do? It's like a choir, but they like put an effect to make it sound like it's being done on a like straight to disc system.
Wow.
Which is cool. I mean, because it sounds like it's being done by like a phonograph.
Nifty.
Yeah. So it's cool, but you know.
Yeah. So get the album.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's pretty kick awesome.
Yeah. It's awesome because it's completely different.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that I've never really heard anything like it. It's and it's all really happy, upbeat stuff too.
Oh, it's so good too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not crap.
Yeah, no, it's not like your average pop which sucks so hard.
It's your average dance music. Just kidding.
No, yeah. Not really. It's like I wouldn't really know what to call it because it's not straight rock and it's not straight pop. It's like
I don't know what you call it because every song is different. You could classify it under different genres.
Yeah, like I'd think Sail would be a little more poppy than Not Your Fault. I'd call it a little more rock.
Yeah.
And what's the song? All I Need is like gospel.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I have yet to check that one out.
It's pretty good. It's fucking cool.
Huh.
Well,
what I like about It's Not Your Fault is it's pretty poppy in the intro and things like that. But as soon as you get into the chorus, it's all rock and pure awesome.
Yeah, agreed. It is. And each one of the songs has a incredibly hooky and in-your-face chorus, which really brings out the song, makes it fantastical.
Fantastical Tuesday.
Fantastic Tuesday. What?
It's like Testicle Tuesday.
Oh my God!
You've never heard of that?
No.
It's it's the Testicle Festival.
Oh, I saw a guy with a Testicle Festival shirt, and I didn't get it. Like I was like maybe
Nice.
like 15 or something when I saw it. I was like, what? What's going on? And then I asked my dad, and he's like, they eat balls. It's like, what kind of balls?
Human balls?
It's like they eat animals' balls. It's like, oh, I don't think I want to go to that.
Delicious. Not really.
I have no idea.
Even if it was good, I couldn't get out of my head, oh, I'm eating testicles right now.
Yeah. No, thank you on the Rocky Mountain oysters. I'll pass.
Oh, yeah. So we have some good news with our channel, huh?
Oh, yeah, we do. We do.
Yes.
We don't have to keep posting our podcasts in 8 chunks.
Oh, that was annoying to edit by itself.
I bet.
But it's done. We have unlimited.
That's good.
Well, technically not
Pseudo unlimited. Enough. Unlimited to the point where we're not going to use it up.
Oh, yeah. It's, 80 hours or something?
What? And is that per upload or per, like, year or month or something?
Per upload.
Per upload? Holy shit.
Go Google. I saw when I was looking for how to do it, because I was a little skeptical about the giving out my phone number.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I agree with you there.
A lot of people were freaking out because it's, I don't want to give out my phone number to Google and YouTube's going down the shithole or whatever.
What?
It's a phone number, first off.
You can
what are they
change
gonna do?
it.
Yeah. You can change your number. You can block them. And it's Google. When's the last time they've done anything weird?
Yeah. Well, so what if Google gets hacked and they take my phone number and then they hack my phone?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My life is over.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's why you don't buy smartphones and do your taxes on them.
Yeah. Why would you do your taxes on your phone?
I don't know. I'm sure you can. I'm sure there's an app for that.
Oh, there's an app for everything.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yep.
Why wouldn't there be? It's too convenient.
Agreed.
I still love that bottle. Your great bottle.
Great bottle.
It's hilarious.
It's funny because I'm in a gang. What's up? Just kidding. Gang Resistance Education and Training is what it stands for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for them.
Yeah, we had to do that for school, didn't we? It was like a middle school thing.
It sucked. I remember it. It was kind of cool, though, because it got you out of a class.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, hey, we're going to go to English class for listening to some cop talk about not being in gangs.
We had, we talked about great middle school. Was it DARE in, it was either late middle school or early high school.
DARE, for me, I think we did it in like 5th grade. So it was
okay.
Right when I got there. That's right when I moved to town.
Yeah. That's drug awareness, something.
DARE, D-A-R-E?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Drug and alcohol resistance education, maybe?
Probably. It's a recurring theme.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had the sex talk in high school, and that was hilarious.
Oh.
Just because...
my favorite part was that she has had like 5 divorces.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a sex talk. It was a relationship type thing.
But it with a heavy abstinence overtone.
Yes. Well, yeah. They always talk about abstinence until somebody gets pregnant or has a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, and then you get a free TV show.
Now you get a free TV show.
Yeah, exactly. Which is utterly disgusting, if you ask me.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
You know, whatever.
Oh, darn, I'm pregnant. Pay for my baby by putting me on TV.
Yeah. And I'll punch my mom and make her go to jail and then all that stuff. I don't know if you remember that crap.
Pure drama.
Bullshit.
But anyway, our relationship teacher, she was a pretty heavy feminist.
Yeah, she was a feminazi.
Yeah.
To the core.
Yes, very much so. And we would just mess with her because we got out of class and we didn't care. And so she goes, oh, so you take a girl out on a date. Who pays? Clearly the woman. Clearly. She was not happy about that.
And she makes the sandwiches, which is important.
And then she goes, oh, what would you guys wear? How about a really small polo? It's super tight and pants are optional.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear shorts and a t-shirt. No.
Absolutely nothing. Just socks.
Just socks. No, just sock. Singular, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Just socks.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was a waste of a. What would you call it? It's not an elective because they make you take it.
Yeah.
a core class, I guess, at that point. I don't fucking know. I don't even give a shit. It was retarded.
You had to take it for one semester, and you ruined that part of your life.
Right. But that one semester, you didn't have to take PE, so that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was a waste of time.
Yeah, I had the good teacher, and so he didn't care.
Oh, yeah, I had the same one. It was actually kind of hilarious because he was always throwing tennis balls at people who were running too slow, which always ended up being the sped kids.
Oh, jeez. What a jerk.
I know, but it was funny.
People getting hit with tennis balls. If only they were on fire.
Literally, our gym class was you run, and then we either played dodgeball or lifted weights. That was it. That was all we did in gym in high school.
Did you have the redheaded teacher?
No, I don't think so.
Who'd you have?
I know his name. I don't want to say it, but it was we'll just call him Mr.
Bigger
B.
guy? Oh, yeah, I had him too.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't never lifted weights, but then again, it was Lifetime Sports.
Yeah. Oh, yours was different then. Mine was just I just did the two required PE things.
Gotcha.
I never did anything after that because I didn't give a shit.
I had Mr. H for those.
Oh.
He too didn't care.
Oh, yeah. He was awesome. He actually came through the store today. It was hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah, he was like just saying, "Yep, I just got done babysitting the middle schoolers." It's like, wow.
Sucked so hard.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
With his monotone voice.
Yeah.
Don't really care. It's so funny because
He was awesome though. He was a really cool guy.
Yeah, he's really cool. He's just he's really sportsy and athletic and stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he has a brother. I want to say they're twins, but maybe they're not. And
That'd be crazy.
so Mr. H that we're talking about
Yeah.
is really athletic, and his brother, twin maybe, who knows, is like within the top 3 Halo players in the state.
Are you
It's
serious?
so funny.
That's hilarious. So you've got like your typical, I wouldn't call him, I don't know. You got your PE teacher basically.
Yeah.
So yeah. Imagine everyone's PE teacher. That's this guy. And then you've got your hasn't stepped into the sunlight in years dude. You know?
He's insanely good. I played with him once.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he kick your ass?
I played with him. I wasn't
You
against
didn't
him.
play against. Okay.
We still lost.
Are you serious?
Because it was in Halo 3 and he had a 50 in everything. And so,
Oh, he's one of those guys.
yeah.
I think my highest is a 32
Well, he's pro, I guess.
pro elite.
Pro elite. I got a very strong urge lately to buy Halo 3 again.
Oh yeah, I still play it whenever I get the chance to. Reach is all right, but armor locking can go fuck itself.
Yeah, and I missed the BR. DMR can
Yeah,
go.
but that's why you need to get Halo 4 because they're bringing the BR back. It's gonna be awesome.
343, but there's perks. So.
Well, that's another. I'm curious because I mean I'm okay with them adding perks as long as they don't totally turn it into Call of Duty Halo style.
They said it wasn't going to be a Call of Duty game. Halo
I hope
version. So.
I hope so. I mean,
see.
that'll be good because I think Call of Duty is getting way too much into my first-person shooters. But I don't really consider Halo a true first-person. It's, I mean, sure, you can say it is in first-person. You're going through the person's point of view. But I mean, you don't look down sights. If they start, well, you do if you like have a scope. But I mean, generally, you're just hip firing.
Yeah, it's like an old school.
Yeah,
FPS.
it's the last of the good old schools.
Yeah.
I guess I should reclass it. It is an FPS, but it is not a modern styled SPS.
Yeah, it's not the I am this person, so I can look through the scope and whatnot.
Right, which is cool and awesome in its own right, but it's I don't know.
I don't think it would work with Halo.
No,
It would.
I don't think so.
I would hate that.
Halo for me is more of like a just chilling party game. I don't take it quite as seriously.
Yeah.
Not that I take Call of Duty seriously, but I feel like it's more of a. I don't have as much fun playing Call of Duty because I feel like the community takes it more seriously.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's the thing that I like about Halo is it's not, the community is not as serious.
Yeah, I'm pretty different from you in that. I agree that it's really like casual if you want it to be. But what's awesome about Halo for me is if I'm, for some reason, in a competitive mood and I play it, even if they're not taking it seriously, it still feels very competitive, and it's awesome.
Oh
I
yeah,
love-
yeah. There's no saying that it isn't competitive. It's yeah. It's just my general feeling of the game is that it's not quite as in your face as Call of Duty.
Yeah, it seems like people take Call of Duty a little too seriously.
A little lot of too
A
seriously.
little lot.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I miss Battlefield.
I know. Please fix Battlefield 3.
It's
Oh,
so
the PlayStation
weird.
people get it today, right?
Oh yeah, something. Well,
They get some sort of update.
the date that this was recorded, yes,
Yeah, on Tuesday, March 26th.
they were doing it a little early.
Yeah. Whenever this
But
will get put up, I don't know.
It's
what
so
day.
weird because I don't think that's ever happened. That the PS3 got something sooner.
Well, I mean, they have some slightly more game breaking problems than the Xbox does. I mean, everyone has the frag round problem. Everyone has that.
Oh goodness.
But not everyone has massive voice chat problems. But I mean, PS3 really needs to pick up their game on their voice chat system.
Oh, it's awful.
I blame PS3 for most of their problems.
Yep. But I actually considered buying another PS3 because I love Heavy Rain and I would love to play it again. And God of War is awesome.
Agreed.
And a new game is coming out soon. I think it's supposed to be out by the end of the second quarter. So July, I think.
Oh, I would love to play Mag. That's a game that I've heard
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of good
Mag.
things about.
Yeah, I like Zipper a lot.
I don't know what that is.
That is the creators of SOCOM,
Oh,
the
really?
entire SOCOM series. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I know you're a big fan of SOCOM.
Oh, that was my first online shooter, and it was amazing. Back in the SOCOM 3 days.
The first time I had an account and played an online shooter, I was playing Halo 3, I think. Yeah, definitely. It was Halo 3.
Gotcha.
Because one of our friends, Funky, actually.
Ah,
You know who I'm talking about?
yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. He, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the story was, but we were over at his house and he had his hooked up to live. And, one of us had like a trial, a 2-day trial.
Oh, yep.
And we were playing it and played it for like pretty much the 2 days solid, you know?
I remember my first internet experience.
Yeah. And I mean, we were out of high school and college students, you
Oh,
know?
wow. That's a little late.
Yeah, we're pretty late comers to the live experience. Yeah, I never really, but so many games are having, like really, really great live content now that you're really missing out if you don't have a live account.
Yep.
Which sucks for people who aren't readily available to use the internet because they're really out of luck in that situation.
Yep. And if they choose to, I don't know why this works. Mass Effect 3 for PC, you need to have an internet connection, which I completely
Really?
get.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
to get rid of
I
piracy
understand.
and whatnot. But the people that don't have internet, they're kind of effed. But why would you get a PC if you don't have internet?
Yeah.
That's what I don't get.
Agreed.
But I know Zycast Reviews, he was upgrading his internet. So they had to take his original down and then run a cable and everything. So he was down internet for a couple days. And he tried to play Mass Effect 3 and he was pissed off because he couldn't connect and he couldn't play.
Yeah.
But
That sucks. That
I completely
sucks so
get where they're
hard.
coming from, though.
Yeah.
The piracy thing is outrageous now.
Yeah, it is. It's a real problem. It is. But I don't. Those bills that they had in place are not the solution. Not at all.
Yes. I
They're
agree.
a step in the wrong direction for the right reason.
Yeah. Are you talking about the EA pass?
I was talking about like Sopa Pipa, but
Oh.
the EA pass, the online pass, I've got no problem with. No problem at all.
Yeah. My only issue is, my issue as a consumer, I completely get why they do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm okay with it, but if you buy a used game, you have to buy that pass if you want to play online.
Yeah, but I mean, how else are game industries going to get revenue off
Exactly.
of
That's why I'm okay
used
with
games?
it.
But I'm sure, we're going to have people who are bitching about like, well, they already got the revenue once. Why should they get it again?
They're a business.
Yeah, they're a business. Their job is to make as much money as they possibly can, and they found another way to make more money.
And it's brilliant.
Yeah, I would fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like I'm a little worried about this changing the Mass Effect 3 ending thing.
Oh, geez.
Just waiting for Activision to get a hold of that idea.
Just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
All right. So something that's supposed to come out by the end of quarter 2. I don't know why money is a segue here, but it rounds about. It's a free-to-play game for PS3 only, and it's called Dust 514.
I've heard nothing of this game.
I just heard about it last night. So basically, it's kind of a sci-fi game where you're battling on planets. It's 24 against 24.
Wow.
And you're battling per planet. So when you win a planet, I assume that it just goes to a next planet, right? And then it's just a constant battle throughout.
So is it like
everything.
Battlefield 3 style tickets?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I haven't looked it up yet. No. I'm not too interested in it just because I don't have a PS3 anymore.
Yeah.
But this is another reason why I'm considering getting one again. But it sounds like there's this third-party cannon, if you will, and you can call in coordinates and it'll drop a missile on top. But they can't see the battlefield, so you have to call in the coordinates, and that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So is an NPC controlling the cannon, or
I don't know. I would imagine so.
it'd suck if you were that guy.
Oh,
who
just
all you
sitting
had to
there.
do was put in numbers and hit fire.
But it sounds like there's about 1,000 planets, and there's one unique map per planet.
Wow.
Yeah. So
So
putting in a lot
1,000
of work.
unique maps.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Insane.
That's freaking like serious work.
The only problem is you're probably only going to see about 50% max of those.
Why?
Fighting 1,000 planets? Because I assume I see 500 planets on this side, 500 planets on this side, and then all of these are your planets, all of these are theirs, and then you fight in the middle, and then whoever wins that planet, and then it just moves as it goes. That's what I view. So who knows? It just
Yeah, I
sounded
don't
really
know.
interesting last night.
That is something. We'll have to keep our eye on it.
Even though we don't own a Sony PS3.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much done at the moment buying Sony products. The PSP was the last thing I ever mistakenly bought from them.
Mobile gaming.
Yeah, mobile gaming's a joke.
It is. I mean, I can see iPhone because I always have it with me, and if I'm sitting in a waiting room or something, whip out my phone and I've got whatever, not Angry Birds.
No, Jesus.
I'm not a fan of that game.
The mobile gaming via phones kind of frightens me. I'm a little afraid of them killing the console. I don't think that they're going to kill the console.
Yeah, I don't think
not anytime soon, at least. But I've never seen a game come out on a mobile, like on a phone, that I had to have.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know,
There's apps that I've seen, and it goes, oh, I could use that on a regular basis.
right?
But games, no.
Yeah,
Never.
no, especially if you have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Screw that.
The thing that drives me nuts is they always send you notifications. I know you can turn them off, but if you have them off, I close the app and I'm done, and I have no idea. I never feel like I need to go back there. So every 5 seconds I'm getting, oh, it's your turn to move or something stupid.
Oh God,
Yeah, so I just uninstall it.
brilliant.
Brilliant.
Kill
with
the app at its core.
What else? Oh, Robert Bowling resigned.
Oh yeah, you talked about that yesterday. I remember.
Good. He was worthless.
Really? I don't really know. I'm not a big enough fan of the Call of Duty series to give a shit about who works there.
Me either. I just, it's just crazy. Because I know on Twitter he goes, oh, we're solving this problem and this problem. And they're all problems that don't matter.
Oh really?
Yeah, and so people get really pissed off. And I no longer own Modern Warfare 3, so I could care less what he does. But
Yeah. No, I agree with you there. Don't own Modern Warfare 3. Whatever you do, don't own that game.
now Black Ops 2,
Oh.
I feel very tempted to look up what's going on there.
Yeah, I Black Ops was my first Call of Duty buy. That was my first purchase of Call of Duty. New. I had COD 4 before that. And it's great. I like COD 4. It's cool. I skipped Mod 2 and then went straight to Black Ops. And I loved it. I thought it was great. And for the people who are like, it looked bad. It didn't look the same as Modern Warfare. And it's like, well, that's because the Modern Warfare games look like ass, first of all. I mean, all they do is they take the good colors and don't use them. And then, you have Black Ops and they're like, oh, hey, we've got all these other colors we can use. Well, fuck it. Throw them in there.
Yeah.
And they make really vibrant backgrounds for your devastation.
What I love about Black Ops, okay, so I started off on COD 4. Still one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite Call of Duty so far. With everyone else, of course. But
except for that guy who got fired or quit. I mean, excuse me.
Robert Bowling. My second favorite is Black Ops. I hated it when it first came out. I just couldn't. It was because I was terrible at it.
Oh, really?
I couldn't transfer from Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops.
See, that's something I've never had to worry about. I've never been so good at a game that when they changed something, it broke my play style.
Yeah.
So I'm very average. Like, I know our friend, we'll call him a Silver.
We've dropped his name a few times.
Yeah, we have. But,
no, we haven't. Never mind.
He says that he's a very average player, and I disagree. I think he's a very above average player.
I mean, his slang is average, but his objective,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Agreed. He's one of the best I've ever played with.
Oh, yeah.
And I would consider myself to be incredibly average, maybe in the lower of the average.
I don't mind having you on a team.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll do what I'm told, but I'm not fantastic,
Yeah. You're not absolutely amazing, but you're not you're not a 10-pound weight,
yeah.
Usually.
Unless, like, Kurt is at my house, and we're playing Halo, and we all end up going, like, negative 14. So bad.
And of course, me and Silver have to bring us back.
Yeah, you guys are going like positive, huge numbers, and we're dropping giant negatives. Like the whole time, I'm just laughing at him. While doing that, I'm getting murdered because I'm not paying attention to my shit. And yeah, split screen internet gaming is not good. Not good for your kitty.
Speaking of split screen, the new Sony TV. Which is really cool, I thought, until it only works for the PS3.
Yeah. That's so bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I legitimately thought you could use it for whatever the fuck you wanted to, and then I went into a GameStop and started talking to them about it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, it doesn't work with anything else." And I was just like, "Oh."
It's a really cool idea. So
it is.
It could spark some more.
But there's my issue that I have with stuff like that is well, do you know how much it costs?
I can look it up. I would assume around 300.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Because I kind of wonder how that is in comparison to TVs that can do the same thing, that are just TVs.
Are there other TVs that do it? Because this was the first one I
Well,
ever
what does
heard.
it do? What does it do?
The split screen thing, where you have player 1 and player 2, and then you have to make sure you're holding that controller, and then glasses go along with it. And what it does is it has player 1 screen and player 2 screen, and they flash in front of each other like a cycle. And for the player 1, it slows down the frame 1 a little bit, and then it speeds up player 2, so you never see it. It just looks like a continuous motion. And it's the same thing for player 2 for his screen, and so you have the entire screen to yourself, but it's still split screen. And that's the Sony TV.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know about that. That's fucking cool.
It is.
So you've got one pair of glasses that can only see player 1.
Yep.
And you've got one that can only see player 2, but you're both using the entire screen?
Yes. Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I don't know. I hardly ever play with people at my house.
Yeah, same here. But I know how annoying it is.
Yeah. That would eliminate. What does it look like to people just watching?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it just a blur of like shenanigans? That must be awful.
Who cares? Screw them.
Yeah, fuck them. They're not actually playing the game. They're not important.
They're
at all.
definitely not.
Yeah. Well, and I mean that is a cool idea. It is awesome, but why only for the PlayStation? I mean, you're seriously cutting yourself out of a huge market.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft doesn't have something like that.
Yeah.
So you're allowing them to make a competing product, basically.
Yeah.
Which is good economically speaking. You know, you want competition because that lowers prices. But from a business standpoint, I'd have probably made it so you could use the Xbox also.
Yeah, I would agree, but it is Sony, and
But I do kind of wonder if there were some licensing things that you couldn't do it.
yeah,
You know?
and they did probably have to work with Microsoft.
Yeah, which probably wouldn't work out too well.
Nope.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm really waiting for the death of multiple consoles and just
Oh, I can't. I really hope they just, you know what? Screw it. Team up, make the ultimate combo.
right.
Awesome.
Right, it'd be awesome. It'd be
Do
great.
it.
Because, well, except it's kind of like the issue that would happen is like what happens in the Olympics when you have a bunch of pro basketball players on the same team who are from different teams and they all think that they are the team. You know, so you'd have
Kobe Bryant, we're talking about you.
any one of them. I don't even give a shit.
Kobe Bryant mainly.
But but yeah, like I mean, you're gonna have Bill Gates sitting in the corner going, "This is mine. Everything about this is mine." And then you're gonna have oh shit, what's his name? The Sony guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one you see on the commercials. We'll just use that guy, the blonde dude, who's always doing weird shit with PS stuff. But yeah, and then you'll have him, who'll probably be doing the exact same thing, wanting it to be his own thing. And then you'll have all the Nintendo dudes doing their whatever they do.
Going after their hardcore fans.
Witch magic, I guess.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, hardcore fans for Nintendo.
Why? That's such a terrible choice. If you're going to go after the hardcore fans, don't do motion sensing. Every single one of them hates it.
Yeah, we don't want that. And okay,
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a hardcore gamer, but I do play core games pretty much exclusively.
Yeah, me too.
And I do not want motion sensing in any of them unless it's fucking perfect.
I used it a few times, like about a week, because my parents got it for Christmas,
Yeah.
and I'm sick of it.
Oh yeah.
Ultimately,
Well, that's the thing is when you're playing a video game, you don't want to be physically active. You want to be mentally active.
Right. And I just want to shoot people.
Yeah, you don't want to be focusing on like, oh shit, I forgot to do something with my arms and now my gun won't reload.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, I just knocked my expensive lamp off a table and
And hit my friend in the eye. And now has to go to the emergency room.
broke my LCD TV with my Wiimote.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
Ridiculous. By the way, back then, about 5 minutes ago, all the PC kids were just screaming, "We already have that ultimate."
They do, but it's not universal. It's everyone has a little bit different of a system.
Which I'm all for PC gaming. My friends aren't there though, and I don't have enough money to dump into a PC for that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna go PC. I don't think
Unless
I am.
something epic happens.
Well, I like consoles.
I do too. And my only issue with PC is you constantly have to upgrade it. Like my video card is just my graphics card. Sorry, is awful.
Right. Which is something that if you had a universal box,
You don't have to mess with it.
yeah,
So
it's everything is always, the same.
I wish they took the rumored Valve console
Oh yeah,
approach where
the Steam box.
it has the minimum things in it that it will run all the games that you need,
But you can buy
upgrade
stuff?
it.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
That would be.
Is that what they
awesome.
were talking about?
Yeah, it was going to be basically a PC, like a very minimum PC that only runs games. but it's a console version of it.
Man, when I heard that, I was so pissed off. But then, like a couple of days later, I wanted that motherfucker. I wanted that. I still, if it comes out tomorrow, I will buy it.
I will too. Yeah.
Yeah, the no questions asked.
And one thing that we were talking about, it's so funny because Valve never releases a 3. I don't think they've ever released a 3.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to go home and look it up. And it's gonna,
I've started to see
this.
stuff. Like they had a. Have you seen the lore stuff on YouTube?
I have not.
Like blah 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 lore in a minute.
No, I haven't.
It's hilarious. You should watch it. Like they've got like pretty much everything in a minute. And the most recent one was Half-Life lore in a minute. And at the end, it was making fun of the fact that Half-Life 3 has taken so fucking long to come out.
Yeah. Well, one thing that we talked about, Half-Life 3, it's taken forever, and it's everyone wants it.
Right.
That has played the other two, or however many Half-Lives there are.
Oh, there's actually, I think, because there's the first one that I think only came out on PC.
Yeah.
And then there's the second one, and then there's part 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, and part 2 is like a full game too. So they pretty much have 3, but they didn't call any of them 3.
They didn't have an official 3.
Yeah, so there's Half-Life, and then there's Half-Life 2 Part 1 and Half-Life 2 Part 2.
Huh. Cool. Yeah, I thought there was one in between there somewhere.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure. I'm not a huge Half-Life fan. I didn't play through them yet.
You haven't played through the Orange Box at all?
No. I've never had the Orange Box.
I would recommend it. I would. And especially with how cheap it is right now.
$1.
And it's not dated at all. Like I wouldn't consider any of the gameplay or any of the graphics all that dated. I mean, basically, like Left 4 Dead, the first Left 4 Dead.
Yep.
You're not going to be getting much worse graphics than that in any of the Orange Box.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I mean, and the first Left 4 Dead is, it's a little old now, but it's not awful.
It's all in the gameplay.
Yeah, it is. It
amazing.
is. And that's I really, really enjoyed the Half-Life gameplay. It was a very innovative first-person shooter. And it was really fun. It was so much fun. If you liked Portal at all, I mean, it kind of incorporates some of the Portal stuff in there.
I'll have to check that out.
I don't remember exactly how it worked, but it wasn't Portal like a competition where some people, like the Orange Box had 2 games that they were going to ship out. And then they had like a competition for someone to make a 3rd game because they needed more content.
Yeah, I heard something.
Yeah. And
then, it wasn't supposed to be included.
No, and it wasn't even like I'm pretty sure it was like a bunch of college students. Maybe I could be totally fucking wrong here.
Yeah.
And filling you full of shit, but
it happens.
Yeah.
But yes, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I have no idea if I'm right or not. I could be totally wrong, but
we all know if Valve releases a console, if you will, Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3, whatever else is going to be there, come to our console.
Uh-huh. Because honestly, Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, I don't really care about Left 4 Dead. They can leave that one alone.
As long as they go back to the first way of doing things. The second one was disappointing.
I kind of agree, and I kind of disagree on that point. But then again, I'm a little biased because I didn't play them in order.
Yeah, I played the first one a lot.
Yeah. See, I played the first one minimally. Maybe played No Mercy and one other. And then I bought the second one. Basically because my friend said, oh, just buy the second one. You're not missing out on anything. It's like, oh, okay.
And all we play is the first one now.
Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, the second one, I like melee weapons. I really like melee weapons.
Yeah.
They need to keep melee weapons. I don't need the fucking jockey. I don't need the jockey.
Just the jockey and the spitter can go away.
I didn't... the spitter sucks in multiplayer because people can use it like a fucking, serious entrap tool.
Yeah. I want the screamer. That's what I want.
The screamer?
Okay, so when they were first talking about Left 4 Dead and they did all these special infected and they were going, so we made this game and it's called Left 4 Dead and we're going to have regular infected as well as special infected.
Right.
And they released the list. I don't remember. The boomer was called something different and then the smoker was something else.
No, I missed what you said. Was that for the first game or the second game?
The first one, before they ever released it.
Okay,
This was like their prototype this is what we're making.
Gotcha. I
Stuff like
think
that.
I looked at the like the demo for the first one, or I don't know if it had a demo, but I looked up the Xbox Live thing for it. You know how they have like a little page that tells you the shit about it, and you can look at the pictures.
Yep.
And I looked at the pictures, and none of the characters were the same.
Yep.
I was like, whoa, this is like prototype Left 4 Dead here. They didn't even update the pictures after it came out.
Yeah. So what they were talking about with the screamer is he would run into you and he would scream and he'd just fly all over the place like a hunter, and you'd have to kill him, and he would just keep screaming and call zombies
Whoa.
over and over. And it was supposed to be
So it was
the
like
most
kind of a
horrifying thing ever.
really. Why'd
Yeah.
they take it out? It must have been
I
too
have no
powerful.
idea. I have no idea. They replaced it with, I want to say it was maybe it was the boomer.
Really?
Yeah. And
But-
so they just went, oh, you're just going to get puked on, and then the zombies are going to smell that and follow it or whatever. I prefer the screamer personally.
Yeah, maybe. I'd have to actually play with it to see.
Yeah.
But one thing that I do know about Valve is they never throw out ideas completely, especially like that. Ideas like that, they'll, maybe stick them away, put them in their back pocket, and put it out later. Like I was reading an article about Portal 2 and how originally it was going to be actually set back in Cave Johnson's time. But they ended up going with what they went with, which was, Chell again. But from what I read in the article, it sounds like they did not completely throw that idea out, and it's still one of those up in the air. Maybe it might happen. They'll throw it out as a DLC or something.
Oh, hey.
A text. Whoops.
So, yeah. Valve is really weird. I enjoy Valve. I think they're completely fine. But the thing is, there's all these time zones, and then there's Valve time.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to release this game on this date. And people need to learn that date is not going to happen.
Ever. Yeah,
at,
the first
at a couple
day.
weeks or a couple months.
The first day that they ever put out is just wrong.
Yeah.
So
Which, I mean, it's whatever. I
Yeah.
don't really care.
They-
Valve's fine. I enjoy their products.
Agreed. I do too. I love it. I've never not liked a Valve game. I've only played, a select few, I guess. I don't know. How many Valve games have you played?
At least 4.
So you got Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2,
And then
Portal 2.
Portal. I think that was it. But I do use Steam, and I like Steam a lot too.
Yeah, Steam's a pretty ingenious thing. That's probably where they're dumping most of their hours.
Oh, I bet. It's their
That-
console, if you will.
Yeah, and that's their cash cow, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is.
sure they make a shit ton of money off of games, but I can almost guarantee that they're gonna make way fucking more off of Steam.
Yep. I like Steam. It basically makes... What I like about the Xbox is it's a community. You're constantly in this community where your friends can see if you're online or whatever. PC, you never had that. You had to sign on to the game that you want to play,
Right.
for your friends to be there. Steam made that connection. They said, "Oh, hey, here's your whatever,
Your
here's
list of friends and
yeah." So
what
if
they're
you
playing.
if you turn on your PC, your friends can see that you're online. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
That is cool.
And my favorite feature is you can appear offline because some people added me from work.
Oh, no.
And they do not stop inviting me.
Oh, are those your League of Legends friends?
Yeah, a few of them. Every time I get on, it goes, "Oh, hey, you want to play?" Like, I'm working through Dead Rising right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, Dead fucking Rising.
Or
Are
editing
you
a
serious?
podcast.
Dead Rising can kiss my ass right now.
Dead Rising. Yeah, because we're at a boss battle. What are their names? There's two
Whore
girls.
1, Whore 2.
Yeah, it's case 4-1. I know that for sure. It's called The Source.
Yeah, it's where the Asian reporter chick got abducted by those two chicks. And they're kicking our ass. I've beat them before. I mean, I beat the whole fucking game. It's just I can't. I don't know if there's scaling or something because we're getting our asses whooped.
Well, it's not like they're overly difficult. If they would be so much easier if they didn't
Run faster than you?
run faster than you. B, both attack you at the same time. And C, of course, combo you every 5 seconds and you can't block it or do anything.
Yeah, sucks a lot. But that's one of the we kind of got into it later in the night, so we were both kind of burnt out at the time
Yeah.
of the game, and we didn't really want to go through and do it.
It's a fun game, but
You got to take it in strides.
yeah, you do. It's not as frustrating as Dark Souls,
Oh.
but this section is definitely
I
difficult.
haven't picked up Dark Souls since the first day I played it.
I haven't picked it up in months.
Yeah.
Ever since I got to halfway through
Blighttown.
Blighttown, just didn't know.
It's
Found other
like-
things to play on purpose.
It took me so long to get to that bonfire, and I'm just afraid to leave because I feel like I've accomplished something now. And if I
Yeah.
go on and not make it to one, it'll just be like,
gonna
oh my god,
tear
oh my
you
god,
down
oh my god,
again.
Oh my god. Yeah, which
Yep.
sucks, but it's okay. You know.
Yeah, I'm playing Dead Rising 2 with you, and I'm slowly trying to get through Mass Effect. My only issue is I'm always in a party, and so it kills it for me. I just need to stay off the grid for a while and just play through that game.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Well,
ridiculous.
also you can do it on PC too if you want to. I mean,
No,
you're
my
not,
PC would explode.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess you probably want the achievements and crap too.
Yeah, those would help.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a huge achievement person. I like to complete games, but I'm not going to buy games just for the achievements. Otherwise, I would have had Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What?
You've never heard of? It's the easiest game to get 1,000 in.
Are you serious?
It takes 2 minutes from the time you put in the game.
Really? Like
Yeah.
literally?
You get to the second level, hide in a corner, and spam the B button, and you get all 5 achievements for 1,000.
There's only 5 achievements.
Yeah, it's combo. Make a combo of 50. Make a combo of 100. Yeah, and just goes up from there.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
It's tempting, but I'm not gonna do it
Yeah.
because I don't give that much of a shit about my gamer score. I mean, it's cool. I like the idea, and it's fun. I love getting achievements. I mean, it's fun to get an achievement. And it's
Oh,
fun
yeah.
to hunt for an achievement. But I'm not broken by having not all. Like, I don't think I have a game where I've got all of the achievements.
Really?
Fallout 3 is the closest one. No, Fallout 3 and Portal 2 are the closest. Fallout 3, I have 2 that I need to get, but I refuse to use the internet to get them.
Oh,
And-
there's your problem.
Yeah, I won't. I don't feel like I've really 1,000 a game if I've used the internet.
Another easy game, Oblivion. Do it.
Oh, yeah? I heard like some King Kong game was fucking easy too.
I don't know. Actually, yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know why, but
Yeah. I know Oblivion's easy, but it takes a long time. Same thing with Skyrim. I mean, I probably will eventually get all of the achievements, but it's going to take me a few.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I like Oblivion more anyways.
Yeah. Well, and I haven't played Skyrim for a long time. I mean, it's probably been almost 2 months.
Yeah, I've completed 8 games now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good amount.
Yeah, not
good.
bad.
All of them are, most of them are the Call of Duty series.
Oh, yeah.
Until
I'm never going to
Treyarch
complete
decides,
one of those.
oh, Black Ops, we need more DLC. Go.
Oh, yeah.
Add more achievements so nobody else has, yeah. And it sucks because I need 4 people with the DLC. Yeah,
Why?
because
Zombies?
yeah,
Oh.
there's a 4-player zombie secret achievement.
I've never been a huge fan of zombies. I'll play it for, like an hour or two, but I'm not going to, like, dedicate a night to fucking zombies. It's just too fucking much.
Yeah, it takes forever,
Yeah.
and I hate playing it more than 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you've got people who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh,
But that's
Yep.
the same way with most zombie games. Like Left 4 Dead, if you've got a noob on your team, you're fucked. Like
Pretty much,
it's
yeah.
over. But even like the last time that we played, it was you and Silver and myself and my sister's boyfriend, and he actually knows what he's doing. He's good at the game, but it's just circumstances. It's harder
Left
for
4 Dead.
it's harder for you to play it if you like, because everything he was saying you guys could hear.
Yeah. So it's hard to strategize when
Yeah.
he's yelling and I can hear him through your mic.
Yeah, so it's basically just running around doing whatever you can.
Yep. What's funny about the Left 4 Dead series, number 1, the AI is freaking awful.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's useful in the second one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's not any worse than any other game. It's just noticeable because you have to rely on them.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you're screwed if they don't, like, if you're downed and they go hunting for some stupid ass thing they saw, then the horde of zombie will come and kick your teeth in pretty quick,
Yep.
which sucks,
Kick
but
your teeth in.
whatever. I don't know. I loved Left 4 Dead. It was fun, but I'm going to be pissed if Left 4 Dead 3 comes out before Half-Life 3.
Oh.
Same thing with Portal. I love Portal, but I want fucking Half-Life 3 first.
There's a good point brought up about Portal. When you beat a game or something and you go back and you watch somebody play it, you start to judge them. Worst game to do that? Portal 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you're such an idiot. You just have to do this and this and this.
I remember the first time I went through the co-op with Silver, and we got to the one. It was one of the last ones where you have gel that you have to throw, and you have to throw yourself across a chasm.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I remember.
And you have to
that.
have the bridge open for the next person to come. And he wouldn't tell me how to do it, which is great because it sucks. If they're just running through going, oh, here you go.
Yep.
And so I was figuring it out on my own, and it took like maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what's awesome about that game.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's way better if you've got two people who don't know what they're doing at all, which is what I did with Funky and myself when the DLC came out, which is awesome, by the way. I loved the ending of the DLC. It was so
Is that the free
funny.
DLC?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember it. GLaDOS probably does something insane.
Yeah, with the... I don't want to ruin it for anybody.
Oh, wait, maybe I haven't played through it.
I think you have, because I think you and other guy did.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't want to say anybody's name.
Maybe we did play through it. I don't remember what happens, though. Because the regular co-op...
Well, do you remember how they're like trying to build you up to be a killing machine?
Yeah.
She's saying that the whole time.
Yeah.
And then she's like towards the end saying, "Screw it, we have to do it now." And there's like an old GLaDOS style computer that they've hacked into, and it's the one of the characters that freaked out GLaDOS earlier. When GLaDOS was a potato, this character started poking at it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And right when they got in there, it was like, oh my God, you have to leave. Run, it will kill you.
It's a killing machine.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to ruin it, but that game has been out for how long?
Oh yeah, I know, but I would be pissed. Yeah. But I loved at the end how she started breeding them, and they were in like a little incubator. It was hilarious.
Oh, that game is so funny.
Oh, it is. It's brilliant. The writers at Valve are fucking brilliant. Like, that's why I want to play the end of Half-Life 3 because I want to know how the fucking story ends. It's such a good story.
It hasn't ended yet?
No.
So they didn't wrap it up. Like
no.
Mass
Oh my
Effect,
God.
You know,
Oh
where
my
it's just
God.
like, oh, it's done and you can deal with it, but you know there's going to be another.
Half-Life 3, I don't know if it'll be the end, but Half-Life 2 Part 2, the ending of that is such a big cliffhanger that
that's so
every
bad.
time I play it, I'm like, no, I want to know what happened. And it was the same thing from the end of Half-Life. Is it Half-Life 1 into Part 2 or into Part 1? Where the Citadel blows up and the last thing you see is your the other character and your like love interest, I guess you could call it, like bracing themselves to an explosion, and you don't know what happens. But I mean, it's like time froze right at that moment, and it explains how it happened at the end when you start up the next game, which is really cool how they did it. But in between those two games, you're just like, oh my God,
what happened?
Is she alive? Is she still alive? Oh my God,
goodness.
What's happening?
Why?
And yeah, it was just so brutal.
So brutal. Every single video we make, we have brutal.
We will always say brutal at least once.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So when was Part 2 made? When was that released?
I don't know. I think they were released at the same time in Orange Box because the first Half-Life was just, just Half-Life. Then they had Half-Life 2, and then they had Half-Life 2 Part 2. Half-Life 2, I think it came out on the Xbox, so it's a little older.
Wow. That makes me hate Valve.
Yeah.
It makes me want Half-Life 3.
Yeah, really, it does. I mean, Half-Life, the first one came out on PC, and it was like, an early gen 3D game. So it was, I wouldn't call it an early gen. It was like a mid-rangey 3D game. So it wasn't awful, but you could really see the age if you look at it. Then Half-Life 2, which came out on Xbox, was you could kind of relate it to like the first Halo, I guess. Maybe a little better, graphics wise. The first Halo was pretty gnarly. It was beautiful for the time, but I mean, if you got the new anniversary edition, and you flip it between the HD and the old shit, you're just like, holy motherfuck.
I think I played Halo 1 once.
Yeah.
A long time ago, and I don't remember what it looks like, but Halo 2 is pretty...
Yeah, I should let you borrow the anniversary sometime.
I'm excited to play through your library. I heard that was awful.
Oh, God. If you want the legendary achievement, you're in for some pain.
Wait, isn't it beat the library in 30 minutes or something?
On legendary?
Oh. I'm doing it.
Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, back to Half-Life. Yeah, there's the first one came out on PC. The second one came out on Xbox. Then the orange box was like I think it was a close to or release. What am I thinking? A console release, like a new console thing. Whatever you call them. I lost for words at the moment. But it was like it came out within a year of the console coming out.
Oh, yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, kind of. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Fantastic dual brain farts right now.
Yeah. Whatever.
Going downhill. Issues.
Yeah. But yeah, it came out pretty close to the origin of the Xbox 360. And it had Team Fortress 2 on it, which I don't like. I don't like it at all. I mean, it's a class-based shooter. And I don't know, it's clunky and weird now, but it had fucking Portal and Half-Life Part 2. But it had Half-Life 2 Part 1 and Half-Life 2 Part 2. So that was cool. So you could play through that first part again.
Nice.
So you got the whole experience. But I mean, the second one ended with just as big of a fucking cliffhanger as the other one.
That sucks.
And ever since then, I've just been like, oh my God, please.
Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to make it myself, is what you should have said.
Yeah. That probably wouldn't have ended well. I see lawsuits. Lawsuits everywhere.
Yeah, well, you can remake the Mass Effect 3 ending if you'd like.
I don't really care enough.
Yeah, other people do.
I know. Well, those other people can go die in a fire.
What is his name? I have another topic that we can talk about. It's like Timmerman or something? Zimmerman. Did you hear about that story, the Zimmerman story?
Mm-mm.
So there's a little kid. He's walking home, I want to say from school or something, or he's just walking home from a convenience store.
Is this going to be depressing?
I
feel like I'm going to get depressed or pissed off really quick.
Probably more pissed off than depressed.
Fantastic.
So he's walking back, and of course the news has to include like weird things when they're talking about it. So he was carrying home a bag of Skittles and a tea.
Oh, fuck.
You know what
I
I'm talking
did
about
hear
now?
about that.
Then,
it was a black kid in a white gated neighborhood.
Yep. And he got shot.
And the guy shot him.
Yeah. It's so funny. I was watching the news with my parents last night, and they go, oh, so 2 million people have signed an online petition. I couldn't stop laughing because online petitions, do they really work?
Yeah. I guess so. Now that Mass Effect 3 might have a new ending. But yeah. On that story that you were talking about, I was watching The Amazing Atheist, which I like that guy. He's cool. He's awesome. We'll plug The Amazing Atheist. I don't care if you're Christian or not. He's fucking funny, and he talks about some serious issues. And he has really, really... whether or not your morals sway more towards Christian values and crap. He's talking about shit that is just wrong to do.
Yeah.
And telling and calling them out for being wrong. And in the episode that I was watching, he was talking about the girl who got raped and then had to marry her rapist and killed
Oh,
herself.
that was stupid.
Then he talked about that kid who got shot, and the guy they didn't even, at the time that I had watched that, they had not pressed charges on the guy who killed that kid.
He got off scot-free.
Still?
Yeah, he's off. He's done.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Seriously. Nothing happened to him.
God, that pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
I can't even explain how mad I am. But then they also talked about this transgender person who got beat to death just for being transgender. Which,
What is wrong with people?
I know. And I was just like, are you serious? We live in a society that calls itself tolerant, but we still allow people to kill other people for having differences. And I mean, like the first one was a little different. The girl who killed herself. I mean, that's horrible. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, she, correct me if I'm wrong, she got raped by this guy, and then,
Her parents pressed charges
yeah.
on the guy.
And so, do you know the full story?
Yeah.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
majority.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so the parents pressed charges on this guy. And then the judge, I fucking love judges, by the way. Sarcasm
Especially
to the
Judge
max.
Judy.
Oh no, she's actually pretty badass.
She's awesome.
But yeah, judges, I don't whatever. We'll stay off of that because I'll just get too angry. But this judge decided that instead of actually charging this guy with rape and putting him in jail where he belonged, he was going to force them to get married. Yeah.
Little ridiculous.
Lot of ridiculous. Like, and you know, and she's at the, I wouldn't even call it husband because that's just, you know,
Rapist. How's
yeah,
that?
at the rapist's house. And she found rat poison and killed herself with it.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I was just like, are you serious? You've given this guy like the reins to rape this person as many times as he wants to forever.
Yeah.
And
It's so stupid.
it's sick. It's just sick. But the other one, the black kid who got shot in a white gated neighborhood, you can. I mean, I'm sure they would allow African Americans to live there, but I'm sure it was primarily white. You can
Probably.
almost bank that one.
Do you know their location?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
think
either.
I don't remember if the Amazing Atheist guy talked about it or said or whatever. But all I remember were the facts that he said. Where he just shot the guy. He was just walking. Yeah,
He had iced tea, man.
and
Watch out for
Skittles.
that.
Well, I mean, oh my God. You can't be black and walk in a gated neighborhood, apparently, is what that's saying.
Yeah,
Because some
racist,
white guy with a badge can shoot you and get away with it. He can just get away with it, scot-free. He fucking murdered that guy. I don't care what you say. He murdered him.
He was a little kid with Skittles.
Yeah, seriously.
That doesn't ring, this guy is a threat.
Right. And I don't know why they're giving these guys guns.
I don't either.
First of all, like, maybe we should not give them lethal weapons that kill people. I mean, if it's a thief stealing something, they probably didn't hurt anybody. Most thieves don't go into a house intending on hurting someone. They just want to steal your shit and make some money.
Yeah.
They don't want to kill anybody. And I mean, it was a kid with, oh God, I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. But I mean, the transgender one makes me angry too because
Yeah, that's a
like,
new one. I never heard that one.
yeah. Well, I mean, it happens all the time, and that was just one that he talked about. But I hate that so much that people get killed for being what they want to be.
It's not like they had control over that, right?
Yeah. I don't believe in the it's a choice thing, really. Because is it a choice for a straight person to like girls?
I don't know. It's a weird subject. I actually got into that with a couple of my friends that are pretty closed-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always right, pretty much.
Oh, really?
And I feel it's a little bit of both, to be honest. And I as much as I want to get off the subject, I'm going to keep pushing it.
Yeah, I know. We usually don't talk about grim things like this, but it's just something that really upset me. So I think people should know about it.
Definitely.
We usually want to be a little more happy in our
Such
podcast.
a depressing podcast.
Yeah.
One thing, though, about the podcast, if you do have an idea for a hosting website that's free, preferably, and it has a decent amount of storage, let us know. We need that RSS feed so we can get up on iTunes. I'm thinking about sending an email to Rooster Teeth to see what they suggest.
Yeah.
Because I trust them over some random person on the internet.
Right. Agreed.
I've yet to get those clips down to Mevio. That's a today project. I was supposed to get it done last night, but we started playing Dead Rising, and I just
Right. Well, whatever.
spaced it.
It happens.
But yeah, we just need the RSS feed, and it'll go up on iTunes pretty easy. Also, the song that went up on Podcast 1, I'm trying to help them out
Oh, yeah.
and get that up on iTunes as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're okay with that or not.
Doesn't matter. Probably going to do it anyways.
Yeah. Well, it's a demo track, so I don't know if they do demos.
Which we have a much better version of it now, since we recorded it here at Dielectric Studios,
Yes.
by the way.
And if you want to hear that song or whatever, it is on the podcast number 1, and I do have a link in the description.
Yeah, we should
on the
slap it
newest one.
in and call it our theme, I guess. And just
I can do that. I have it saved.
Yeah, make a full. Well, I want to give you the newer version of it.
All right, gotcha.
So it's a little more punchy, a little better, a little less mud in it.
Yep,
But yeah, I like it.
I do.
That's
I
a good
love
song.
Action at a Distance.
Yeah, good band, brilliant.
And they're totally awesome.
Possibly having a show on April 20th.
It's kind of a secret show, though. It
Yeah.
sounds like. But
Little
they are having another show somewhere in Nebraska.
Yeah,
Omaha.
we're trying to couple ourselves up with another band, who we don't. Well, I don't want to say their name because I don't want to plug them without their permission.
Like
I
we
don't
haven't
know.
done in the past.
Do we want to? I mean, we can.
I don't really care.
Yeah. Well, might as well. Why not? They're what is it? A Wasted Effort.
Yep.
Yeah, with Jared Gottberg at the helm and Derek Talbert and Thomas Olk and oh man, I don't remember the rhythm guitarist's name.
I
Do you
don't either.
remember?
I've never.
Sorry, rhythm guitarist. I feel bad. I do. We'll say your name later. We'll put it in like an annotation or something.
Yeah.
Let you know. But yeah, we're trying to couple up with them. They're another pretty decent group that just got started like us. They're a little deeper into the game than we are at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, but they're gonna help us out.
Yeah.
And the first show is going to be completely for charity.
Right.
All of the profits going to charity from us, anyways.
Yeah, our profit.
Woo!
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, I'm giving to charity, because that drives me nuts.
Yeah. No, it's. Nah.
Which is a segue if you're done.
Yeah. Sure.
I have one friend that did this a while ago, but he goes, "Oh, I paid for this guy's lunch because he forgot his money," and that was his Facebook status. That drives me nuts. Or somebody else did it another day, and just the other day, and it went, "You should have seen the look on our waiter's face when I handed her $20." Cool. Are you really doing it for them, or are you showing how awesome you are?
Yeah.
I don't know why. That just drives me nuts.
Yeah, and I know what you're talking about there. You're talking about that same thing that your church did, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Which is cool. I like that. I like what they did there. Do you want to go ahead and explain what they did?
Okay. Just a heads up. The first one was not linked with that. The second one might have been. I'm not sure, because she does go to my church every once in a while. But
Either way,
not sure.
we'll get back on that.
Anyway, So what my church did is they piled some money they took out from the budget, and they gave out envelopes and they handed everyone money, and it was random. It was $5 to 20, so it was 5, 10, 15, 20, one of those random numbers, in an envelope, and then you opened it, and the rules were you couldn't spend it on yourself and you couldn't give it back. You just spend it elsewhere, give it to somebody, give it to a homeless person, donate it, whatever.
You should have donated it to Dielectric Media.
I should have.
We've-
Advertising.
We've got necessary equipment.
We do. We have the equipment. We just need.
But I guess that
the
would have been,
people.
yeah. Yeah, whatever.
But
Back
anyway.
to your time. I'm sorry, I interrupted. I'm a bad boy.
It's cool. And some people would. He asked for this. I never did it because I don't really care about. I don't want to do that. They would write down what they did with their money, and some people are like, "Oh, I gave it to a homeless person," or "I bought this person like a couch or something, and I used that money." And then I use my own money to do
I was
it.
going to say a $20 couch. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not big on, oh, look what I did, bragging about, oh, I helped this person out. I mean,
I gotcha.
It's gotta
I
be-
gotcha. I feel what you're saying there, and I agree. I think true Good Samaritans do not brag about being a Good Samaritan.
yeah,
I think they just live with the fact that they know that they did good.
yeah.
You know?
Keep it between the two people.
Right.
If the other person wants to go, oh, hey, this person helped me out, fine. That's
Right.
their issue.
Because I kind of see it more as a oh fuck, what was that one show? It was a movie. That had the little boy in it and his mom ended up like getting with or like dating his teacher. Pay It Forward. That's what it's called. If you haven't seen that, it's a really heartwarming story. But I kind of see it like that, where you do a good thing for someone, then that someone does a good thing for someone else who compounds, and it just people do good things more and more and more.
Yep.
If you kind of know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
there.
that's what my church was trying to get at.
Right. Which is way better, I think, than going, oh, I gave someone $20. Look at how good I am.
Yeah.
Hee.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
Facebook needs to go away. How's that?
yeah, agreed.
Well,
agreed.
most people on it.
We'll start a petition to kill
Let's
Facebook.
Yeah, against a third of the world.
Yeah, probably more than that, actually.
See, Facebook is useful. I like it for band pages and fan pages and all that stuff. Personally, I hate statuses about, oh, I did this today. If I really cared, I would have called you about it. I would have asked you what you did today. I don't care that you just brushed your teeth. I don't care that you just went to bed. I don't care if you have, I
Don't even know.
don't.
Brains too.
Why am I still up at 3 a.m.?
Because you're an idiot or you're doing something awesome.
Yeah, no, like us. We don't go to bed until like 2 or 3.
And then
I
get up
only
and
know
work
that
at
because we
10.
play games together. And
Yeah.
we always, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't sleep together.
Awkward. Awkward turtle to the max.
Awkward seahorse.
Yeah, no. We don't even live in the same house.
But no, that just drives me nuts. Oh, I can't sleep. And then why am I still awake? Or I have a wedding tomorrow. Or
Shut up,
Drives me nuts.
basically. Is what
Yeah.
you're getting at.
yeah, pretty much just leave it. Or some people might understand this. The beautiful teen contest and the cutest couples. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, you talked about that
Gosh,
a while
it's
ago.
so annoying.
I remember. It's bullshit.
And I get what they're trying to get at, but go away.
But yeah, and back on the getting what you're going at thing with your religious affiliation church thing, doing the whole, I guess, large tipping, which caught me off guard when that happened. Like, I thought you were joking.
Nope.
I'm not trying to brag for you or anything. I'm not going to say what the amount was, but
It's
the amount that
pretty
you put
stupid.
down, I didn't get it. Like, I thought you were like making a joke, like, oh, this is all I have. Here you go.
Yeah.
So I don't have any ones or anything, so I'm just going to throw this bill out. But I think it's awesome, honestly, and especially in that industry where tips really fuel your morale and are, a big part of what you get. I think, just slapping out a big tip every once in a while, like, you can, you can tip whatever percent you want to, but every once in a while, just put a bill on the table that's larger than normal. And just,
that's more than your food or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't even. Well, yours was, I think. Whatever.
Well, my individual, yes.
Yeah.
Altogether, no.
Mm-hmm. But because you ended up tipping like 200%, basically.
No, not that much.
It was almost. I mean, it was.
Almost,
It was. Yeah, I'm trying to do the math. It was probably like 160%.
Yeah. But my thing is it sat in my wallet for so long. It was about 4 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I didn't know what to do with it.
I didn't know because my family and stuff they spend it because it's like, oh, I had this come up, this would be perfect, and then I used it. I never had that moment.
Really?
When we were actually at Hoo Hot, and the
Amazing
service
hot.
was freaking amazing.
Oh my god, yeah! Like that was the first time I'd ever been there, and I had literally just finished drinking my I don't remember, pink lemonade, I think, yeah. And I set it down, and before it hit the table, she picked it up, and it was gone. And I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, and she was nice. And
yeah,
it was like the best service.
Yeah, seriously, ever. Like whoever that was, I have no idea what her name was, but she was probably like,
"You're so awesome, we don't know your name."
Yeah, we're probably gonna memorize their names though because we go there so fucking often.
Yeah,
but yeah, seriously, one of the best waiters I've ever had. I mean, and it probably was coupled with the fact that they weren't incredibly busy.
But still.
But yeah, like
I've
holy
never
crap!
seen that before.
Yeah, I've always had a little more issue with it, where they don't quite get there in time. But
that was insane, though. I never heard of. Oh, just set the cup down, gone.
Yeah,
it just disappeared.
Agreed. It's awesome.
But yeah, another thing I want to try and do, and I already talked to you about this, but if you have a topic that you want us to go over.
Agreed.
About anything.
Comment. Put it in the comment.
Put that up.
Yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the two. So if you have a topic, drop it in the comment box below.
And we'll riff on it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it and get that up. Thankfully,
and we'll talk about pretty much anything. We've got a couple of rules that we won't talk about stuff.
What topics are you getting at? Like the controversial ones?
Yeah, incredibly controversial stuff we probably aren't going to go for.
Yeah. I like to stay away from those for sure.
Yeah. Not that we don't have opinions on them, but we don't want...
Well, those
and not that we don't want to offend anybody either, because I honestly don't give a shit and you all can go die in a fire. But
it's just those topics, somebody always ends up getting pissed off.
Yeah.
Every time.
We don't want you to hate us that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure we've already talked about things that'll piss some people off either way.
We did.
Yeah, but whatever.
It happens.
Yeah.
Welcome to the DielectricMedia podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Which our studio is going to be coming along pretty nicely here too.
Oh yeah. Getting your computer when?
Probably next Wednesday.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then slapping Pro Tools on there, and
you need to go to the Guitar Center.
Yeah.
See
if I can get an audio interface deal
and Pro Tools together.
I don't know. I know I can get a student discount on Pro Tools, which I kind of want, but I also am a little afraid of that because you can't do any. You're not supposed to do professional stuff, and you're not supposed to use it as a professional would.
Really?
In the fact of like recording other people's stuff and selling it.
Why?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
You're only supposed to use it for like school, basically.
Oh, well,
but I mean, it's an incredible discount. I mean, it's as opposed to like what $600-$800. You're paying $295, I think.
Wow.
But I don't know. I'm probably just gonna buy the legit Pro Tools 10LE.
Talk to Mike. He was offering the black guy that I go to school with.
Oh, the dude at the door that I always see. Yeah,
no, the guy in the drum section.
Oh yeah, the drum section, not the guy at the door. The dude at the door is the one that I saw.
Or talk to the Asian guy.
The Asian guy.
He might have some deals for you. But I know
rude at all.
Neil. How's that?
The coolest one there.
Oh yeah. But Mike got Wave 8 or Wave 9 for free by working there.
Wow.
And you got what, Mercury, I think it's called. You got that for free, and
Nice.
so we could obtain those. I've never heard of Wave before.
Oh yeah. I haven't either. I hear something.
It's the water.
Oh yeah, it is.
It went on earlier too, and it picked it up. Thank you, Neumond.
Yeah.
Picking
Kinda.
up everything.
Might be a little overkill. You can hear the drums. Yeah. Awesome.
Maybe we shouldn't do it in here. Just kidding.
No. We need a drum blanket.
We do need a drum blanket. Let's use Mr. Blanket.
Mr. Kurt Blanket. Oh,
Kirk,
yeah.
Kurt.
Curdy.
Mr. I like the ball pits.
The ball pits blanket, yeah. What a fruitcake. Whatever, but we love him.
Do you have any more topics you want to talk about?
Oh, AWOL Nation. Did we talk about that
Yeah,
enough?
we
We
started
need
off.
to talk about that some more because it's so good. Boom, boom, thunder. Can you hear it?
Yep.
Pounding. Yes. But yeah, I want to talk about that again. It's epic.
What is the album called?
Oh, yeah, we never said that, did we? We suck at that.
It's the brand new one.
Holy shit. I don't even know if they have anything else, honestly. I've never heard of them before.
Me either.
But yeah, the album's called Megalithic Symphony.
Oh,
And it,
nice.
yeah. It's awesome. It's totally worth the buy. Totes worth the buy.
I'll get it in a couple days. I'll order it tonight.
Yeah.
There's another album that I want to order too.
Which one?
High Contrast, I think.
Oh, fuck yes.
I think I wanted to order that, and there was another one.
Yeah, we need to get that. We need to start. Well, that's something we haven't talked about. Do we want to put different music at? I think we should have the title song. I don't know. Maybe we could put some of the music we're talking about in it.
Like in the background, you say?
No. Maybe.
Link it. I could probably link it.
No, not like that. I mean, like actually in it. You know? Bzz.
Got an email.
Bzz. Oh.
But yes. Anything else?
Yeah, pretty much no. I think we're good. We're good to go.
Good for this week.
Good for this week.
Hopefully next week we will be able to have some guests.
Yeah.
And fill it in a little bit more, but
Yeah, looking for a guest.
we were unable to do that.
We'll
this
see
time.
who it is. It was a little too sudden. Quick notice.
Yeah, we could
No one available.
could have done it later.
Yeah, if we had done it on a usual day, it probably would have been fine. But somebody's got work.
Yeah, they messed with my work schedule.
Yeah, no, my work
Grr.
schedule's kind of lame balls right now. I'm like 10 to 3 every day.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but I wish I could just be like have the same schedule every week, you know?
Well, I'm pretty much on lockdown just because
Really?
of school and stuff. Yeah.
What are you at now? What do you work?
Like the location?
No.
Or where I
The
work?
hours.
Oh. Let's see. Not very many. So probably up to 17 to 20
Yeah.
this week.
I think I got like 21. So that's about 42 hours of
That's
paycheck.
pretty good. I could probably work there and where I work at the
Oh,
same
yeah?
time. I did that through high school. That was fun.
What, 2 places?
Yep.
No. What
Oh.
2 places?
Sonic and Godfathers.
Oh, and you just quit Sonic?
Yeah, because it sucked.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
If I get paid more, we'll see.
Don't go there, even if you get paid more.
I'm not going to say anything.
All right. Well, I'm out of water, so we should wrap up.
Yeah. I know. I ran out of my Peace Tea. By the way, Peace Tea, fucking awesome. Plugging that today. It's only 99 cents. Mine's called Caddyshack. Tea plus lemonade. It's fucking sweet.
Oh, yeah.
We should get paid for that.
We should, but we're not big enough for that yet.
No. Yeah.
So,
he said with optimism.
I'm trying to be helpful. Yes. So if you like what we're doing, we're gonna have at least 2 videos a week. I'm assuming. We might start a machinima soon and drop that in a little bit.
Yeah, possibly.
We're
Might be a good
thinking about
idea.
it. We have some ideas. We'll see.
The random noises of podcasting.
But yeah, if you like what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe. It'll pop up in your fancy sub box on the main page. And
we
good.
need the subs. We
Yep.
do. We need the subs to keep us going.
We need the subs. We need the views.
We need the views too, and the likes. If you've got a pointer finger, click it on the like button.
The best part about YouTube is that it's free. So
Yeah, exactly.
you can subscribe for free.
And to as many as you want.
Yep.
You don't have to watch us or like us. Just hit the subscribe button. No, but we're not whores about it. Honestly, whether or not you listen is not going to stop us from putting fucking shit out.
Yeah, somebody's gonna watch it, even if it's just us.
Exactly.
But that's about it.
Yeah, this was a Dielectric Media production. I am Doug Schlabotnik Jr.
And I'm Frank Allen.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Have a good week.